I'm like, I woke up, jumped out, the man's on the floor. I'm like, holy, why?
Oh no.
I'm like, this guy's starting to crawl now. I was like, God damn, man.
I remember
Uh,
my cousin was pining a thing. How come I can't hear you no more?
I'm listening.
Oh, my bad. I remember my cousin was pining a thing with her youth on the bed. And they were pining so hard that the youth fell off the bed while he's sleeping. Like we're hearing the pining, right? We're in the room like, holy, this guy's a dirtbag. Hey, doom, 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 I hear doom. We're like, oh, Lee, what's wrong with this guy, fam? Like, chill.
Oh, pining things with the kids in the bed is next level, dog.
Listen,
I can pine things with my kid on the bed. I don't
I
care
can't even
about
do
that.
that. I can't even do that.
Like if there's a baby, if like my kid is a baby, I think I've done it before. Like if there's a baby, yeah, like I'm sliding in still. Like I'm not going hard, super hard, but like I'm sliding in there. But like another man's youth on the bed is different, dog. It's a different feeling
How
still.
did I go back and think about it? Whoever the baby that, oh my God. What's crazy too, fuck, I don't even know if I should put this out there like this,
Yo,
but
there's no time standard. Remember, there's no time standard.
I don't
It's
give a fuck.
streaming.
I
Okay,
know the
okay.
guy, okay, that same, okay, it's like a long story. So this girl like smashed the whole crew. She smashed me, my bro, Cuzzo, everybody. I even think she probably Eddie May. Sorry, Eddie, put your business out there. But like her and her best friend breeded for the same guy kind of thing. Like it's weird. Yo, fam, I'm telling you, fam, there's like if we really break down certain things, like Diddy's not like, don't get it twisted. Diddy's bad, but it's like the whole world is fucked up. Like everybody's got some fucked up person around them that done some fucked up shit, that's fucked up in the head. Something just is fucked up, fam. And it's just like the more you think about it, like, yeah, niggas, some of our niggas, like I was talking to my brother yesterday about it, and it was just like he was like, yo, Jadakiss and them man, them, they're like, it's their fault too, you know. You have to blame everybody that was around him. And I was like, not really Jadakiss and them, not really the Locks. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I don't know what the Locks them seen because you're bringing up like Bieber, and I was like, I don't think Locks was around Bad Boy Bieber time.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, maybe Usher. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they seen Usher getting groomed or a whole bunch of other people getting groomed. But then I told him, but I'm like, yo, how many of your niggas take care of their youths? Or how many of your niggas that you know that rob niggas that don't need to get robbed, rob like places that don't need to get robbed, women that don't need to get robbed, or how many niggas that do like, you know, like chinks their weed or their drugs or put other kind of drugs into it to fuck it up. Niggas is
Mm-hmm.
fucked up all over, but we don't say nothing because it's like our bedrooms or it's cold or the street thing. But when it's Diddy, we want to get at him like that.
Mm.
I'm like, it's the same thing. I'm like, we got to keep that energy for everybody. If we're gonna keep that energy for Diddy, you have to keep that same energy for, you know, your brethren that beat his baby moms or doesn't take care of his kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing, but you know these niggas.
That's crazy stuff. That's crazy. That's a
Yeah,
fact though. That's a fact though. That's a fact. That's a fact.
it's real spill,
Yeah.
as the youngins would like to say.
Real spill.
Um, you should I get off my rant?
No.
Not yet.
Nah, what were we talking about off camera? What was the rant, man? These fake fucking Toronto people. The
I
people in
okay.
Tor what, do you want to start there or do you want to
What what the rant was about. It was
that was
about
the
people in Toronto are clouty. People in Toronto move off clout more than they do off of anything else, and people don't keep it 100. This is why, like, I want to quit so bad, but I'm like, we're needed because we don't give a fuck about relationships. We don't give a fuck about friendships. We're gonna hurt some of, you know me. I'll hurt my friends' feelings because I don't care to keep it real. I'd rather keep it real with them than fake the funk with them.
That's right.
So a lot of these Toronto people, it's not just the artists, some of you bloggers, some of you podcasters, interviewers, and it's not my boy that you guys think I always talk about. It's not Monday. It's a lot of other you guys that like to play around. That's it. You're not gonna say nothing.
I'm listening, bro. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this yellow tape, dog. I have the yellow tape ready.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play Ether music. I'm gonna be real. A lot of you guys are fake. What? I'll start with the artists them. A lot of the artists that are fake. A lot of you artists don't like. You guys don't really want to be artists. A lot of you guys just want the attention. You know what I'm saying? a lot of you guys say that you guys want to help the city too, but you guys don't really want to help the city because you'll go work with people that have clout over people that actually know your music, people that actually rock with you, people that actually support your stuff. And yes, this is a little bit personal on my aspect. I shouldn't take some of these things personal. But when I have conversations with who cares? When I have conversations with man like Roni, and I've been supporting Roni from day one. When I've had conversations with guys like Mula, and I've been supporting Mula when niggas in the city were not rocking with that man. And these guys won't show the man them no love. It's cool. It's all right. It's love. You know what I'm saying? It's love. But I see the energy. It's just like, okay, I gotta get my views up. Because if my views go up, I don't want to interview none of you niggas anymore. I'm gonna keep it funky. I'm not gonna want to interview you niggas. I already don't want to interview half of you guys. But the ones that I support, shit, I don't mind talking with you guys. But it's like you guys don't want to support the thing. There's niggas that we've had on this show. We support their thing, repost their things, whatever. I've never seen these niggas repost our shit.
That's facts. I just want to know, what is it though? Like, is it like,
I don't even
why?
care. Sorry, you.
Why is it like? I mean, I guess it is a no. It couldn't be a worldwide thing, because I know in certain places they give the little man love, but in this city, in this city of Toronto, whatever the case may be, it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have, like, if you're not buzzing, they don't really give a fuck about you. Not to say they don't give a fuck about you, but you, I would say you're not good for the brand right now. Get your numbers up, and then maybe we could talk. But what if there's money behind it? So what, do I have to pay my way to get to the door? Like, for instance, like the whole, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Ebony, aka Sad Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Shout out to her.
she
You know what
said
I'm
she doesn't
saying?
like to be called that no more.
It doesn't matter. That's where you came
Ah,
from, and your music is still out there. Your older music is still out there for people to listen to. Now, whatever happened in that deal, you know what I'm saying? You became who you became now. You did a dope freestyle. You have really dope music, but all these other people around you, you think they really? I mean, where were they when you were Ebony? You know what I'm saying? Your what's the word? Your stock value is up,
and now everybody wants to be around you.
and now everybody wants to be around you. You think that's love?
I don't even care if it's love. I see the video. Shout out to all the gal that were in that video. I see the gal yo, they got them. Who said they got them can't link up? Y'all linked up on the side, girl, in our music video. How come you guys don't do a song together? I don't give a fuck that you guys are taking videos together and you guys are in another girl's video. Are you guys rapping in the video? And I'm the biggest gal supporter. I support all the gal them there except for one. Do not support the Lloyd Banks of Canada like that. No offense. She does her thing. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not supporting that bullshit. I'm sorry. But the rest of the gal them, I support all three of them. I believe there's 3 or 4 girls in that little whatever. Even Sad Boy, I support her. I support them. But it's just like, don't say that. Don't say that the gal them can't link up, because we know that you guys can link up and take pictures and do videos and this and that and the third. We know that you guys can do that. The link up problem is the music. Where is the music from all you guys?
Yeah, where's
I
the
don't.
remix? Where's the Baddies
Yeah,
remix? If you guys are linking up, I want to hear a Baddies remix.
bro, they could have did that while they were there. Why not just freestyle? All the gal them there just freestyle to baddies
Yeah,
while they're there.
that's a fact. You know,
Like,
like,
where's that?
get the attention, and then if it really does well, okay, everybody in the studio right now, boom. They could have just went to a studio ASAP. Any studio could have done at that point. Baddies remix. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know what this shit's about, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what this shit's about. It's getting tired, and it's not only just the artists too. Like, these podcast niggas, these
You
fake
podcast niggas
fucking.
is fake, and it's again, it's not Monday because Monday has spoke about it too. And hold on, before we even get back to before we get to the podcast, we're going back to the artist. It's the same way. Like, Sad Boy should have linked up. I don't even know if that interview is with a Toronto interview, or
Oh,
like
that,
Sad.
yeah.
Sad Boy should be doing Toronto interviews, regardless of not like how, like Roy Wood should be doing Toronto interviews. Party Next Door should be doing Toronto interviews. That's the one thing I agree with Monday with. How is the city going to go get big when all you guys do is, okay, who's the biggest, cloudest person? Boom, I'm going to go do interviews with them and then boom, and that's it. You got to do interviews with everybody in the city. That's why when Mula was doing his run, I rated that run.
Yeah,
He didn't have to, I don't care if he didn't come to us, but regardless, he went to everybody, people that you wouldn't think he would have went to.
that's true.
You need those. Watts did something like that.
That is so true.
You can't just pull up to like Real Toronto News and that's it. Go pull up the Monday show. Pull up the Monday show. Pull up to the man them. But don't pull up to like, you guys only want to do academics. You guys only want to do a no jumper. You guys only want to talk to these guys. So how else is the city going to grow? How is the city going to boom?
Before we, yep, she's located in the U.S.
There you go.
So
Sad Boy should have a Toronto interview. She should have something with it keeps it solid. She should have tapped it with keeps it solid and did a solid 16 or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Right, but you know what? Let me yellow tape this because we got Kush Wave too. And to the podcasters out there, again, I'm not talking about Monday. A lot of you guys, I've asked when you guys, nobody was rocking with you guys. I'm the one. I want to say I made it cool to show love in this city because I was hollering at a lot of you young podcasters that I feel like you guys came up because of me. I was telling you guys, yo, come true, come holler at me. Man, them won't pull up. Oh, I'm busy, I'm this, I'm that, I'm I'm blah, I'm blah. But I see you guys pulling up on all these other podcasts, all these other places. If you don't like me, just say you don't like me. Just say, yo, Gutsy, you know what I'm saying? Your brand is not what I'm working with, or your brand is, don't fake the funk with me.
And the sad thing about it is that her podcasts run in the States it's not even, it doesn't even amount to her video views. It's like 1K here, 2K here, like, and these guys have like 20K subscribers and stuff. So it like come to your city and get that. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I don't know, bro. Like
the city has so much ego that they don't want to work with each other. They don't. It's just like, let me blow up first, and then I might come help, or I might come back and talk to other people. But it's like when it comes to like just people on the rise, it's just like, nah, I'm not working with you unless you have numbers. I'm not working with you unless you have this and that and the third. And to me, it's pathetic. To me, it's so stupid how. And then these are the same people that will complain and be like, oh, well, the city is this and that and the third. Well, you guys are part of the fucking problem. I always say it. The fan base and the other people, the people that are trying to build certain shit are pretty much part of the problem. It's not the artists. The artists are a part of the problem, yes. But like, again, how many podcast niggas that I've hollered at you guys and I've told you guys pull up? I've told you guys this and that and the third.
crazy.
No, but you guys don't want to come pull up. Just say, yo, Gutsy, yo, because of your situation, I don't want to come rock with you. Be honest. I'm not gonna look at you a waste. You guys are sitting down there. I've asked beer people. I've asked Player Play podcast to come roll through the Mandem show. But you guys will go on next podcast. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna keep begging you guys anymore. I'm just gonna call you guys out for the fuckery and the bullshit. Where's the energy? I see you guys calling out next podcast, so I'm like, hey, why not? Because I don't understand why our city complains about shit, but it's the same shit that you guys are doing.
Yeah, they don't want to build. They don't want to build the infrastructure. They'd rather like weaken us by separating. Like you're stronger together. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important for us to stick together in terms of like our art, our creativeness. Like everything needs to just be together. But fuck, man.
But just be honest. If you don't want to
yeah,
rock, if you don't want to rock with me for whatever reason, be like, yo, Gutsy, what you're doing is not a part of my brand.
Yeah, that's it.
Or your situation. Just be real, fam.
Yep. That's all.
I hate this city with this whole fake fuckery shit, fam. Or oh, you only want to fuck with niggas because they get numbers or this and that and the third.
That's fine too. But
it's not fine.
No, well, if you say that, like, listen, the numbers ain't up. But you know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, yeah, I'm gonna hit you up, or yeah, let's talk on this day and don't message nobody. Like you know what? The numbers are not reflecting what I'm trying to achieve. But as soon as whatever, will holler at you. That's okay because that's honest. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is okay, in my opinion.
I don't. It is what it is, though. I don't care. I don't. I really don't care anymore. I'm just calling you guys out because I see everybody calling everybody out, and it's just like, just be real, fam. Like, I don't know why it's so hard for the city to be real.
Yeah,
And the
because
city claims to be the realest city, and everybody's real, and this and that and the third, and it's like there's no realness.
at the end of the day, as an artist, if I'm going on a if I'm a new artist, I'm getting out there. Whoever wants my time, I'm giving it to them because I don't know who's watching them. That's just the mentality as an artist that I would approach. Like it doesn't matter if you're the little guy, if you're the big guy. You know what I'm saying? Like you saw me on this platform. Yeah, I did my thing. Oh, you like my stuff? You want an interview? Okay, let's do. It. Let's chop it up. You know what I'm saying? It could be
And
10 minutes, 50 minutes. It doesn't gotta be long.
and just to look at it the same way you look at it too. Look at, we could take a guy like Wendy Smoke, and it's no disrespect or anything with Wendy, but Wendy's not a huge, like, he's not big in the city. We got a moment out of him to go viral where everybody
Yeah,
was, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was paying attention to that clip of the reggae and the dancehall in Toronto. How come there's no big reggae dancehall artist in Toronto? That's something that we could do with Wendy Smoke. We could probably do that with another artist, but if you're not going to give us the chance to do it, how can we do it?
exactly. So hey,
It is what it is, though. Regardless, like I always say, hey, I always figure it out. Yeah, I'm saying, people like to doubt me, and it's just like, it's crazy. Like, my track record shows, like, regardless, I figure this shit out, eh? One way or another, I figure it out. So doubt me if you want.
that's what's up.
Doubt me if you want. But yeah, man, we have a special guest with us, for our live stream. You know what I'm saying? The host of Handcuff Status. You know what I'm saying? This new podcast in the city. Like, again, we show love around here. We don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, even before Kush comes in, even those dirty ass fucking steady mobbing ass youths still. we
Where's our
showed
interview, dog?
we showed love to them before my boy did.
Yeah, we were supposed to do a tune for tune, all sorts of stuff. You think we forgot?
We
Oh,
came there and had a way better interview. We know what it was, but because these niggas just wanted to get to another person, they wanted to get to Monday, so that everybody knew, okay, Monday's gonna pay attention if he sees up. We go over there, so then they're gonna holler at him just to show you the bullshit of the city, fam. Like the real bullshit of the city, how
it's
the city
crazy.
works, bro, behind the scenes. I think this is the first time we're actually exposing this. A lot.
Yeah, we never not like this, not like this.
So
That's
yes,
it's honestly it sucks still. It sucks, man.
these guys really had us. They used us to get an interview for to Monday. That's sick. I can't lie.
Yeah, it's a nice place still. They could
It
have
was a
done it.
sick play, and
Yeah.
it works, right?
It worked for them, but it burned their bridge with us. Because once we're up, these guys are gonna want to fucking pay. No, once we're up, they like to pay for shit. They're gonna have to pay for our time this time. You know what I'm
I
saying? I'll
I would
talk to you if you pay for my time still.
I wouldn't even take their money because we already know they pay for shit. It doesn't go anywhere. So you know what I'm saying? They pay for interviews, and you see where those interviews go. You know what I'm saying? People talk about
Uh,
numbers. How you pay people $500? I don't. That same person that they pay $500 for, I didn't even have to pay anything. I got
I
the
know.
same interview. That's crazy, but it is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure it out, man. If it's for money or for the love, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know. So
Yeah, and that's why the city's ass, because a lot of these niggas are not doing it for the money or the love. They're just doing it for the clout.
mm,
But yeah, we have Kushwave. I don't know if he wants to unmute himself if he could hear us, but joining us on the live streamers. Kush, what's good?
So what, you could just hear me like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap. Yeah, I don't know how to really navigate this. I think it's probably my second time using it.
Don't worry, man. We'll get you updated to this. But you're fine, fam. You're fine just like that, man.
Okay. Yeah, I got in here late, so I'm not even too sure what the topic of conversation is, you know?
Don't worry. That was
yeah.
just me getting my frustrations out, because you know what I'm saying. I just wanted to get my frustrations out before we got into the real topics at hand that was going on.
Actually, no, wait. Actually, cause so, um, being the host of Handcuff Status, what's the love out here like looking like? Like what's the
The
how are
feedback,
people
the
the
feedback.
feedback that you're getting from the city per se? Like how's that looking for the show right now at this moment?
Um, I'm gonna be completely honest. I haven't been doing this as long as you guys, not even close. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what to look for in the sense of support. Like the only way I really can tell is by looking at the views, right? And by looking at the people them that are subscribing, like how much subscribers am I getting? But in the sense of like the city supporting, um, I don't know if we're getting support from the city or if it's more of just family and friends and the content is really doing good for itself. Like, it's actually working for itself. But I don't really know. I can't really pinpoint where the support is coming from. I just know that for the short period of time that we've been doing this, the content is really speaking for itself and is getting us out there, you know?
Really quick for the people them, I guess we could clip this up for the people them that don't know what the Handcuff Status podcast is. What is it?
Okay. Handcuff Status is a podcast that's a platform designed for those who are incarcerated, those who have been incarcerated, or those who have been affected by the criminal justice system in the sense of
Mm.
you lost your dad at a young age and now you had to figure things out without the mentorship that others get, or you lost your mom at a young age, or somebody that was vital in your success growing up. Um, if you were unable to have them present because of the criminal justice system, we like to bring those people on just to show the effect of what the prison system can actually do to those who are out here left behind. You
Facts.
know what I mean? And a lot of times the individuals who are incarcerated, it's not necessarily because they had other choices. Like sometimes like you don't really have any choice and your kids need to eat and you have to pay the bills and you have to figure it out and a lot of times people make bad decisions, but we want to show that those bad decisions by us making a decision to lock them up for a countless amount of years and separate them from their family affects the families out here that lead to more bad decisions. So we have to try and figure out a fine line of how we're going to rehabilitate and how we're going to incarcerate. We gotta figure it out.
I don't think the government wants to focus on rehabilitation, like I know you heard like different systems around the world how they deal with their inmates, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think North America, I would say, cares about rehabilitation per se than just to prosecute and have people sit, especially people of color and stuff, unfortunately.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right because they've turned this into more of a business now, right? So like taxpayers are funding for incarceration. Like I think the taxpayers pay like 30,000, I think, for each inmate a year.
Jeez.
So that's a lot of dough. Yeah, that's a lot of dough for like a big prison system now that has like 500 inmates. Like you're getting 30 grand each inmate. Like that's you know. So you're absolutely right. I don't think that our government does care about rehabilitation, but that's exactly why we need handcuff status. Is we have to shine light on that, and we have to bring it to the front because it's a lot of us in there, man. It's a lot of us.
Love it.
It's a lot of us in there, and it's a lot of our I would like to say our little brothers and our little cousins that are affected by it, right? So if we don't say anything about it and try and get it out there, who will? Who's gonna fight for us, brother?
And one more thing before we get off this is a lot of the institutions they're private, correct?
Yes, correct.
which would drive the fact that they need inmates in that bitch so that the private companies can create their profit.
You see, and that's boy, you're touching on things that get people hurt, you know. So
They're gonna assassinate me. So holy shit.
so like yeah, but that's what it is. And then they lobby the government to pass laws to get people locked up. And then like even the music industry, right? I know you guys are big in the music industry. They I don't know how they've managed to link with the music industry, but they promote certain music so that individuals go out and do certain crimes. You know what I mean? Like they promote all kinds of things just so that these guys get locked up. Substance abuse. You know, we promote doing drugs in the music. You know, we promote all kinds of things. So they figured out a way to keep us in a circle of just a downhill spiral. Like it doesn't matter what avenue you take, it's like you're like destined to fail. I don't know how they strategically figured that out, but yeah, we're definitely in a bad place right now as a people. And I feel like the only way to really drag ourselves out is to bring awareness to it instead of acting like it's not happening. You know what I mean? And like sweeping things under the rug. Like we have a lot of mental health issues in our community that we don't talk about. We have a lot of substance abuse in our community that we don't talk about. And we're violent towards each other. And that's, I mean, that's just a formula for disaster. It doesn't matter how you put it, like where you put it. Like you have those three things, it's just a formula for disaster. So I think that we should focus on how we could, you know, transition and what's the best steps to take to do that, you know, as a people.
Facts.
Speaking about transitioning, we're gonna transition into this Diddy stuff. Cause me and you had like a long conversation yesterday about just how controversial and how just like where this goes with the raid, with the music industry, who's involved. Obviously, the tape came out yesterday and there was like an uproar in the whole situation. A lot of people are confused of why Diddy's not getting charged for this. And again, this has already been handled, you know what I'm saying? Cassie and Diddy already dealt with this whole situation already. The video just came out from, I believe, the raids. They got the video from the raids. Now, why all of a sudden they put the video out again? I know everybody will think it's a left thing, but I really do think that they heard the diss record and they were like, oh yeah, hey, you want to say that we got the wrong house, eh? You want to play with us, eh? But just in general, I believe the LA County they put out a statement of about the video of why they couldn't press charges, and they say we are aware of the video that has been circulating online allegedly depicting Sean Combs assaulting a young woman in Los Angeles. We find the images extremely disturbing and difficult to watch. If the conduct depicted occurred in 2016, unfortunately, we would be unable to charge as the conduct would be occurred beyond the timeline where a crime of assault can be prosecuted. As of today, law enforcement has not been presentated a case related to the attack disputed in the video against Mr. Combs. And they just went on to talk. So I guess it passed the statute of limitation, one. And two, they already dealt with it. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think, okay, first I want to say you were right about Diddy giving out all of his rights. I was up all night trying to prove you wrong.
Sorry. Before you even continue with that, even Revolt made a statement about that too. Because Revolt, because Revolt made a statement about the situation with the video. And they said, we are deeply saddened and disturbed about the recent video circulating of our former chairman, Sean Diddy Combs, With the recent separation from Revolt, it's still our duty to address this matter and blah blah blah. They went on to talk about it. So
Yeah.
like that's what I was
Yeah,
trying to
no,
show
you're
you
right.
in general.
You're
Like
right. He's
they
done.
took away all power from him.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I was digging and I couldn't find it. The only thing I found was Machine Gun Kelly and Janelle Monet, and I don't even know who those people are. So,
Wow,
you
he
know,
might still well, those are big people because Machine Gun Kelly is still doing numbers.
brother,
With,
For,
with Rock.
I don't even know who he is. So,
he's doing numbers, and Janelle Monet,
She just came off her tour. Just
yeah.
recently.
So those are big names still.
well, those are the only two that he had. But what I thought he had is completely gone. It's not. You're looking at a shell of Bad Boy, right? It's like they should just change the name of the company at this point, you know. But on what you were talking about, I feel like the Candace Owens is right, man. I feel like Candace Owens is just nailed it on the head that they went there for other reasons. They went there for video footage and information that he may have on hard drives. And the thing is, just like what we talked about, right? Who gets charged for a RICO, gets raided, and doesn't end up in jail? You
That
know,
is the that is the wildest part of this whole thing.
like it's like it's so bizarre that it's given more questions than it's given answers. You know,
And two,
and
it's sorry to cut you too. It's just like how come nobody's defending?
that's what I'm saying.
Like you don't have like literally the only person that's defending this guy is Meek Mill.
Yeah,
Like
I know. It's crazy.
it's crazy, and Meek's just like killing his own career for Puff right now, and
Yeah.
it's crazy.
And
That
it makes Meek look like they did have like something, you know, like
Well, definitely a relationship for sure. But
yeah,
I don't know what kind of relationship.
yeah.
it makes the conspiracy relationship look real because it's like, bro, how are you defending this guy? He's the only person in the world I see defending this guy, and it's like I don't get it, bro.
It's bizarre. It definitely is bizarre because the whole Meek in the pool kicking his legs and the daddy thing and
The bunny
now
hop,
you're
man.
writing.
The
Yeah,
bunny hop.
the bunny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
How you have a real
Um,
street nigga doing that on these streets is
like what is going on?
crazy.
It's
But
crazy.
but that wasn't Diddy doing it. That was Michael Rubin doing it. But that's another story. That again, he's a part of the industry that it's just again when you peel the layers back, the industry's fucked up, and we all know that the industry's fucked up. But I think it's like we really don't know how fucked up into the levels of who's
Yes,
involved, and I
yes,
think that's what's gonna get it. Like
yes.
your favorite artist might be involved in some bullshit.
Mm.
And that's what's troubling me.
And it's like
That's what's troubling.
people are looking at it like Jay-Z and all these people. And I think it's a lot worse than him. I think there's names on there that people would be like, what? Bro, again, breaking it down, Diddy's worked with everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Every single person. So it's like, who didn't know that he was carrying on with these antics? Like every time somebody signed,
Yo, you're
You're
muted,
on
you're
mute.
muted,
You're on
you're
mute.
muted.
You're on mute. Yeah.
been scared as shit. The entire industry should have been like, oh my God, Diddy's getting another little child. We should save him. But nobody says anything. Nobody like, brother, it's scary. Like that's a lot of us. Diddy, the rap game, that's brothers. That's brothers, man.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy, bro. I don't know. It's a tough one to
You're muted again, you're muted again, you're muted again. You're mute, you're mute, you're mute. We can't hear
You're
you.
muted. Press
We can't
mute.
hear you.
Yeah,
He's getting used to it.
yeah. But yeah, Kush is right though. Like, like there's so many people he has worked with, and honest to God, I don't see one. And I'm talking about signed artists that he has signed. none of them actually said anything about this situation at any point. Not Locks, not Mace,
Young
not
Jock,
Loon, G Dep, Young
Young
Jock,
Jock.
Mary.
Mary has spoke out, but against him.
Spoke out against. Okay, so she
Yeah.
spoke out against him. French never said nothing. He's about to go on tour. Fabulous never said nothing. Like, bro, the bat, like,
Little
what's
Kim,
total
Little
Lil Kim,
Steez.
Steez? None of them niggas said anything
He's
at
working with Missy
all.
Elliott,
Not a word, brothers.
Jay
Isn't that
Z,
scary?
Kevin Hart,
The man all work with like fucking like people that's
Pussycat
like
Dolls.
white people, like stinging them niggas too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like none of them niggas.
Everybody, everybody.
But is it because he has stuff on them? Is it because it like even that? Like, do they become complicit? Like, are they? You see Puffy doing all this shit, and it's just like it goes back to it. It's like people want to judge Puffy, but it's like you see your brethren doing fucked up shit, and you don't say anything to your brethren. You know what I'm saying? You see your dogs doing fucked up shit, and you don't say nothing to your dogs, but you're saying, okay, Puffy is a piece of shit. Or these people that are encouraging Puffy or that don't say anything to Puffy is a piece of shit. It's like it's like a bit. I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah,
uh,
there's a lot of hypocrite going on. There's a lot of hypocrites in the game. And you're right. Like, there's people even out here on the road and their dogs are keeping up fuckery and nobody's saying anything, but they see this thing with Puffy and it's a big deal. But that's something that we have to work on as a people though, brother.
mhm.
That's something that we have to work on as a people. And we're not gonna get any better as a people if we continue the fuckery that we're continuing to keep up. That's just what it is. This just shines more light on it, man. Like everybody in the game knows. Jigga, Beyonce, yeah. All of these people know.
But what do you? Okay, let's just say you're them. Put yourself in Jay Z or you know what I'm saying. One of these
Yeah.
guys that's beside them. Do you really go low though at this time? I
Would I
guess
really
Jay Z's a little bit of different situation because it's not like he has to drop music, but
Mhm.
it's like we don't see anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not working on any projects. He's not like, to me. It's just like, do you stay low? Like we see French is going on tour.
Hmm.
Like we spoke about it. French is not going to do no interviews anytime soon.
I don't think so.
He can't do any interviews because we know from both sides, from the Drake and Kendrick beef, he's gonna get asked questions, and from the Diddy side, he gets asked questions. So we even seen his son dropping tune, which is an idiot thing. But like, what do you do at these times?
Yo,
If you're linked to him, you just have to stay low until this shit blows over.
literally, because you can't speak about nothing. If you speak about something, then you're disloyal to your dog. If you don't speak about something, then we know that you're a part of it. So it's just like it's a lose lose.
Also,
At the end of
Stevie
the
J is a
day,
part of it too, eh?
but he's been speaking for. So regardless of whatever, yeah, that nigga been there since the beginning. Of course, he's a part of this shit. This nigga been there
so
since
like
Biggie. You know what I'm saying?
so like what do you guys think about Jigga then? Like Jay-Z. What do you guys think? Because
I
he
don't want
did
to
the
talk about
album
it.
with
I don't want to talk about, because yeah, when listen,
Jay-Z's a known piece of shit. Let's keep it like
yes,
that. He's
yes.
a known backstabber piece
Look.
of shit.
What you just said, we already made a clip about. You said he did an album with R. Kelly, right?
Yep.
We spoke about this already. He did that album knowing that his allegedly best friend or his business partner, his right hand, was dating Aaliyah.
Yeah.
And she was a pitney.
No, but I'm saying Dame Dash was dating Aaliyah, fam. And
I
he
know.
did, and then he did that project with fucking R. Kelly.
This guy is so slimy, fam.
So
I wouldn't say sorry, cut you. I wouldn't say he's slimy. I would say that
piece of shit.
he doesn't have a moral compass.
Oh my God.
I think his loyalty is to getting a bag, and R. Kelly was hot. Like everybody
Okay,
fucked with
so
R.
he's money
Kelly.
motivated. He's
He's
money
money,
Yes.
motivated.
yes, he's
Yeah,
money
he
driven.
was.
So
Oh my God.
he's going to want to do like that. That's the type of nigga, and he said it. He put work in his bitch to go bring her across the border. That's the type of nigga he said that he is on songs on In My Lifetime Volume 1. You know what I'm saying? He'll sell dope to his family type nigga. Like,
Mhm.
so what do you expect him to do? You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like the type of nigga that would help Diddy get away with everything too.
If there's a bag behind it, hell yeah.
If there's a bag behind it, right?
You need to go. All right, don't worry, I got you. Just give me the saying like.
Yo, you know
Oh
what's
my God.
you know what's so far left and why I wouldn't even put it like past any of these niggas too? You see the Huey P. Newton show that's coming out right now, the Big
Yeah,
Cigar?
yeah.
Fam, watching that show, if half of this shit is even real, which half of it is, fam, like I can't put it past anybody to do any kind of crazy shit. Fam. You really can't put it past them.
I gotta watch that one.
But okay, who do you guys want to hear from? Who's one person you want to hear from
I
to
want
speak out?
to speak out against him,
Not even just speak out against him, just
or
to
just
speak out in
speak in
general.
general.
Because
I want
I know the one person I want.
I want to hear Harv. I want to hear what Harv has to say. Harv Pierre.
Harv Pierre.
I want to know what the fuck he has to say. Like if he's for this shit, because he's the guy that's been there.
Man said if he's for this shit.
No, if he's for, like, I want to know like what was your thoughts? Like, did you okay this? Well, obviously you did, but like, what the hell? I'm saying like, oh yeah, he did it, but I wasn't okay with it. But he was, you know what I'm saying? Are you money motivated too? Which is fine, I guess. But shit, that's what I want to hear from still.
Push, who do you want to hear from in this situation?
I feel like I already heard from Suge, right? Because he did a podcast. He did a podcast the other day with I think I was telling you about it. Those
Yeah, you were. I gotta go check that one.
It was calling from jail. He had to call back every 20 minutes. But I feel like he has a lot of insight, man, on it, and a lot of reasons why he wasn't invited to a lot of events, and the reason why he was kind of like wanted to be pushed out the game, like they wanted him out the game because according to him, anyways, right? Because like there's certain things that he wasn't into, you know. So I don't know. I think you guys should check out that one there. I want to like I wish X was still alive, bro. Like I'm pissed off because X ain't around. Like I feel like the only one in the game that would have came out and actually like said the real is DMX, but he was just on too much drugs and wasn't in the right state of mind half the time. But he was always talking about Jay-Z and saying Jay-Z isn't a good person, and he was saying things here and there about other individuals
Yeah,
too.
because
But
of the Def
nobody
Jam
took him.
situation.
Yeah, but nobody took him seriously because he's a drug addict, you know. So it's fucked up.
Yeah, I see Diddy. Diddy had them boys in the parties. I was just trying to get the dope. I got that dope in that game. I got out of there. But if you're saying
sorry, Gutsy. I was saying those are the guys you have to listen to though. Like those guys that are on the dope and stuff. They're telling
they're telling the truth.
they're telling the truth, bro.
They're
Like
telling the truth.
they done lived their life. They experienced stuff. Like you're right, Kush. I would have loved to hear from DMX. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been saying the truth still, but nobody was paying attention to him because he's a dopey.
Now, if you're saying that, I would have definitely loved to hear from Biggie. At this time, if Biggie was alive right now and this stuff would be going on, it'd be very interesting because it'd be like, Diddy or Biggie, you know, your lyrics already were kind of left. So, you know what I'm saying?
Fam, this explains a lot, bro. Cause when I was young, bro, and I used to hear Biggie's lyrics, I used to be blown away. Like, why did he say that?
Bro,
Like, you know, like
everybody
is that like, and then mans would twist it around and be like, nah, he didn't mean it like that, fam. Like, he meant like, you know, and then give me another spin on the thing. But fam, after the whole Diddy thing now, brother.
Bro, the
Yo,
man.
Biggie's a weirdo too, fam. Biggie's a weirdo, fam. Like, I can't. I don't know what to do with music anymore, fam. I'm scared.
The man's friend Gutta kidnaps kids, fuck him in the ass, and throw him over the bridge. Like he's a different type of guy.
Oh no,
Come
I
on.
always tell you.
He's a different guy.
Biggie Smalls is the wickedest nigga think I'm pussy. I dare them to stick their dick in this. If I was pussy, I'd be filled with syphilis, herpes, gonorrhea, chlamydia, getting rid of ya. Like, who the fuck? You weird fat nigga. But other than Biggie though, I want to hear from Farnsworth Bentley.
Ooh.
I want to hear from the butler that was around him all the time. We haven't heard anything from for a while. That's who I want to hear from.
Where the hell is that guy?
Who knows, fam? But that's who I want to hear from.
Puffy got rid of him quick, fam. He knew something was he's like, nah, Farnsworth has to go, like, gotta pay him off.
Yeah.
He's in like Aruba or something, chilling.
he said he's off for that one time.
Yeah, that's crazy stuff.
Before I wanted to get off Puffy for a minute, and I wanted to get into some Toronto mix-up. We got 100 GGG gets convicted of manslaughter for 2022 mass Edmonton shooting. He was sentenced to 8 years in prison.
Now, mind you, 1 person died, and I think maybe 7 injured. Yeah, run it.
You can hear?
Nope.
Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, I didn't have the song.
Mohammed is sentenced to 8 years in prison after pleading to a lesser charge of manslaughter. The March 2022 mass shooting at Urtail Lounge killed 28-year-old Imbert George. George was leaving the lounge with his wife Cassandra when just before 3 a.m. bullets began to tear through the club. In total, police say 70 shots were fired. As Mohammed entered the courtroom Friday, Imbert's family and friends kept their gaze steady on him. Imbert's wife Cassandra reading a victim impact statement addressing Mohammed, saying, "While you were evading the cops, I was kneeling on the pavement as one of the most important people in my life was dying." An agreed statement of facts says Mohammed was driving 4 other people that night in a vehicle that was reported stolen. All 4 had firearms. Court heard he parked the car near Urtail Lounge. The agreed statement of facts says Mohammed knew or was willfully blind to the fact that his passengers a sentencing inside an Edmonton court intended to commit a crime that night against someone they knew who was believed to be in the lounge. Mohammed is one of 5 people involved in the shooting. 3 are in custody. 1 is still on the run, Saeed Osmond, and another has yet to be identified. Saeed Osmond remains in the top 10 most wanted, intended to commit a crime that night against someone they knew who was believed to be in the room.
This guy fucked up. He fucked up the case for the rest of them. If he was the first one and pled out, because they said it somewhere I read, say he pled to manslaughter. So he already admitted to being there and being involved in this. So if the other guys are going to court, one of them is gonna catch the M still. One of them have to catch the M, unless they all plead out, and then the one on the run is gonna catch the M. But someone has to catch the M out of all this. And if he pleaded already, it fucks up the case for everybody, because they all could have just took it to fucking trial.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Still,
you see what I'm saying, and then take a risk from there.
So you're saying because he didn't go to trial and he pled and he took the deal, that means they admitted
to something.
He admitted to something,
right?
But at the same time, now they still have to prove that it was one of those guys, though.
But who knows what I'm not saying anything about. I don't know him. I don't never met him. I'm just saying, if you admitted to being there, then what else did you admit to?
It sounds like he pleaded to the act, though. It sounds like he pleaded to
the act of being there.
The act of the manslaughter. Because if he didn't do it, right, then they would have gave him what's it called again?
They would have they would have gave him
when you assist them,
accessory to the fact.
Accessory. Sorry, it was on the tip of my tongue.
No, I know, but also if the man got hit with 70, if his lawyer is sick, it could have not, like, his bullets might not have been the fatal one as well. So there's ways to spin this still, and that's probably why he got the manslaughter as well.
But how did they know about those other guys? Is there video footage of them, or did this guy rat on them?
Well, I want to say there's video footage. It is a nightclub. It's outside. It's Edmonton. It's a pretty techie place. I'm pretty sure there's video footage. And there's witnesses. There's witnesses. Right?
There's witnesses. Fuck. These guys are heat.
Yeah, because remember, 7 people were injured.
Yeah, one of them saying something. Out of the 7 injured, All 7 is probably witnessed. What happened?
And
Yeah,
the wife lost her husband.
Oh
Like
yeah. Oh yeah.
she's
Yeah.
definitely talking.
Yeah, she's talking.
Yeah. So,
Intended to commit a sentence.
ooh.
Again, I was speaking about it. Does GGG have like the biggest fall off for any label in this in the city that we've seen?
Oh, they're a music label?
He's an artist on 100 GGG. He's an artist.
Oh, he's an artist. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, he's a part of the top 5.
Oh, top 5. Okay, mad. He's top 5 people then.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know, man. This is a bad move for him to just plea out though like that, right? He should have held it down with the boys and went through the thing, because now it's like Vegas is right still. I don't know about somebody getting murdered, but he's right in the sense where like all of these guys are fucked now. Like, because you said yes. So like you pleaded to it. You pleaded to it, so like these guys are either gonna get accessory to it, to the fact, or they're gonna get like they're gonna get manslaughter as well. Like it's either or, like, or even murder. Depends like what you're saying, the trajectory of the bullets. When they do the ballistics, they see like which gun who had and all that shit. If they figure all that out, I don't know how much he said, right? Or if he said anything at all. I shouldn't even say that he said anything. I don't know. But based on the information that they provide in court, it's gonna be bad still, regardless, because he already said yes. So these guys are all gonna go down. Nobody's gonna beat that. You either helped or you did it. You either did it or you helped.
Yeah. 70 shots is crazy still. 70 shots.
Yeah,
is
70
like,
shots is
70 shots is about. See, and that's what it is right now. Like everybody has like about 17, 20 in their thing. So you have about 4 guys. That's 80 shots.
Exactly.
Like fuck.
Yeah. And like I said, I mean, Kush nailed it. Like, if everybody else gets the manslaughter and the one on the run, he'll be on the run forever, or you know what I'm saying?
What if?
Yeah, or he's gonna get that.
Yeah.
Or what if they were shooting at somebody else, and somebody else that was shooting hit the my boy that died?
That too. If it could be a crossfire thing, because we don't even know if he was intended target, right? They never said that in the news report or nothing.
Because to me, if you're seeing that there's 4 people in the car, and let's just say, like, I'm just putting hypotheticals out there. There's 4 people in the car. Let's just assuming the driver is not going to be busting shots.
Mm-hmm.
That means the other 3 might be. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm looking at the bullets more like 30, 40. Where the other 30, 40 coming from then? I'm thinking that shots are going back both ways. And if shots are going back both ways, that means maybe then that definitely means he shouldn't have pled out. That definitely means no.
And they said it was a shootout?
You want to listen to it again? We can listen to it again.
Yeah, let's run it one more time.
Courtroom Friday in the case of a brazen shooting that killed 1 person and injured 7 others. Muhammad is sentenced to 8 years in prison after pleading to a lesser charge of manslaughter. The March 2022 mass shooting at Urtail Lounge killed 28-year-old Imbert George. George was leaving the lounge with his wife Cassandra when just before 3 a.m. bullets began to tear through the club. In total, police say 70 shots were fired. As Muhammad entered the courtroom Friday, Imbert's family and friends kept their gaze steady on him. Imbert's wife Cassandra reading a victim impact statement addressing Muhammad, saying, "While you were evading the cops, I was kneeling on the pavement as one of the most important people in my life was dying." An agreed statement of facts says Muhammad was driving 4 other people that night in a vehicle that was reported stolen. All 4 had firearms. Court heard he parked the car near Urtail Lounge. The agreed statement of facts says Muhammad knew or was willfully blind to the fact that his passengers intended a sentencing inside an Edmonton courtroom.
Yeah, so from what I get from this,
someone they knew who was believed to be in the lounge. Mohammed is one of 5 people involved in the shooting. 3 are in custody. 1 is still on the run. Saeed Osmond.
I'm not gonna lie, kind of does sound like he ratted.
Yeah.
The world of
Yeah, from what I get from this, he brought these guys. They all had sticks, so
Yeah.
it sounds like 4 of them had 17 or 4 of them had 20,
yeah.
and they terrorized the place.
Uh
And this fucking guy, it sounds like he
Turn
gave
off
up.
this guy.
Friday.
But that's because that's what it sounds like, because how I'm looking at it, they're saying that shots rang off and my boy got hit. So they're saying like a altercation happened and then that guy that died got hit. He could have easily said like, yo, fam, like, so, like, shots rang off. I seen the gun on the floor. I picked it up and started shooting. Like I was fucking scared for my life.
Yeah, he can say
yeah.
anything.
He could have said
but it's
anything
the
at that point.
Yeah, he can say anything at that point still, but it's like the video footage. And the next thing is, how did the feds even know it was him to begin with? You know? So does
Yeah,
he
that's-
he definitely has relations with the guy that died. Because what I come to understand from like reading a lot of SIU stuff and people's disclosures that they give me when they come on the show and shit is a lot of times the police, they do their investigation and they find out that you knew this guy or this guy was texting this guy, and they follow up with the conversation, you know, like, and they see the arguments in the conversations, they see all these things on the phone. And a lot of these guys, it's like they know this for the last 20 years. Niggas know, yo, don't talk on the phone, but mans are still doing that, right?
That's
And
the
they're still
first thing they
sending
do.
messages. Yeah, they're still sending messages because for you to even if the cameras are on, right? If I'm coming with 4 people, right, and I'm gonna do something outside, anybody would know, put on a mask, right? So I'm sure these guys had masks on. It's how did the feds know that this guy was involved? It had to have been because they went to the phone and they seen information. Because just in that clip that you showed me, it said that he had an altercation with somebody that they knew inside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
true.
that's
still.
Marshall.
Right? The
Yeah.
clip said that. It said that they knew somebody. And so how did they know that they knew these guys inside? Well, they went to their messages. They went to the dead man's phone. They seen messages and they're like, oh shit, maybe it's this guy. Look, he's arguing with this guy. Maybe it's this guy. Then they look into that guy. And then they picked him up, and fuck, it looks like he gave up the other guys because it doesn't make sense. Unless the guy was arguing with all 4 guys on the phone.
That's crazy.
It's like, how does the cops know who the other 4 guys are, you know?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. No, oh
know.
my God, what else?
So it looks bad on my boy, but I'm not saying he's ratting still, because my boy's friends could be ratting. My boy's friends
Yeah, it could have been.
that
It could
died.
have been. So
Yeah,
It
the
could have been
man's friend
somebody.
that died could be saying, yeah, this guy told me that he was having an altercation with this guy and this guy
Yeah.
and this guy.
Mhm.
So I'm not trying to say top 5 in the GGG, man, them are doing some weird rat shit. Nobody's saying that. What we're saying is it looks weird.
It sounds like somebody did. It just, the whole story just sounds.
You know? Yeah,
That's why I wanted to bring. This is why I wanted to bring it up, because it's just like, and he was a talented youth still, like rapping wise. He could actually spit. He was all right still, but it's like, man, damn.
I'm gonna take him in. I'm gonna take him in after the conversation. I'm gonna go take him in.
Yeah, but let's like, yeah, but like if you're like in my experience, one thing I learned is if you're in a group, if you're like in a group setting where you guys get charged together and stuff like that, you all have to take it to court still, because you can bust up cases even if you're on camera. Like it's a known fact. You can bust things up even if you're on camera, broski. If they don't have enough evidence to slam you out, then you're good. But like Chris said, they could be just over talking on the phones, or they must have some sort of evidence. But he was the driver at the end of the day. Like, he could have said anything at that point, realistically. But I guess
yeah.
But I guess the pleading to
They
the
can also
manslaughter was probably
mash
his best bet.
you up. They can also mash you up because God only knows what he was looking at.
Yeah,
He's
well,
he,
you know what
he
they
was
tell
probably
you.
looking
You know what
probably
they tell
looking
you.
at
You're
life.
looking at life. That's what they tell you. They're gonna say, "Yo, you're gonna get charged. And your lawyer's gonna come to you, or they're looking to give you life." So what are you gonna do? Plus, who knows? They're in Edmonton. I don't know if if he's not from Edmonton, and if the lawyer money ain't there, you know that's a legal aid something. And we were just talking about this the other day. Nobody tells you that the legal aid lawyers
It's
are
just
not
gonna
for
marsh you
you,
up.
right? We were talking about that just the other day.
Hmm.
So they're not there for you to protect you. The legal aid is to get their money in most cases and tell you, well, we can do this for you. I have a relationship enough to not get you this, but to give you this if
It
you plead
is,
out
yeah.
now. 8 years, you're gonna do 6 and come home. You're still young. That's what they say. You're still young. That's fucked up still.
Oh man, yeah, man. Well, hold your head.
Yeah, man. Hold your head, bro, and hopefully, everything works out for the rest of his co-accused them.
No, for sure. I hope everything works out for everybody.
Yeah, and condolences to the family that lost the young man that lost his life and his family as well. So they're all victims in this. You know what I'm saying? There's no
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Victimization goes both ways.
100%.
Facts.
It goes both ways. So it's a sad, unfortunate thing. It's tragic, and like I'm saying, I hope everything works out for everybody in the end, because it's not looking good. But in situations like this, yeah, you shouldn't. I mean, I can't tell a man what to do and what not to do still, but it doesn't look good when you plead out and you leave everybody just.
And it seems like you're the first one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sticky. Before we get out of here, another
Ooh.
sticky one. K Money, he came home, dropped his first day out track, and I think we were wondering if he was gonna diss anybody on the song, or we were praying that he didn't diss anybody on the song. But he did diss a couple of people on the song. And one of the people was Rolex Homie.
I'm okay, let me check my Rolex. And why the fuck would I call you Rolex? Nigga, you ain't got no Rolex. And why the fuck would I call you OG? Nigga, we all got homies. And why the fuck would I call you Killer? Nigga, you ain't got no bodies.
I like that flow right there. That little flow, that's
So
hard.
So did you listen to the song? Did you get?
I never got a chance to listen to the whole record, but that part right there, I'm like, okay. But I don't like, me, the Rolex, sitting the 3 Rolexes back to back is very lazy, but I get why.
Oh, but when Drake does it, it's okay.
He said juice and
Um,
juice in a different context. It is definitely different.
But
He's
yeah,
the one that did the come outside, no?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Oh, he went away for a while?
6 years.
Oh shit.
Six
And then this is his
years.
first track since he been back home.
Yes.
I'm not good with artists. Doesn't matter where in the world, like, but I do remember this guy from Come Outside. That track was hard. This song sounds good too, to be honest. I never heard the full song, but yeah, I like his flow, and it sounds sick. I don't know. Rolex, who's Rolex?
Rolex
So
Homie is another artist. Where is he? Yeah, maybe Vegas could explain. Vegas knows these artists better than me.
so remember, Rolex, Hami, and these guys, they're all MG4L from before these guys got locked up. So they're all clicked up together before K Money and Casper went inside. So for him to come outside with all this stuff and disrespecting Rolex Homie, it's like, it's a head scratcher because
Oh, because they
we
were
thought,
boys.
yeah, we thought y'all were boys. What
Well,
happened?
not
Mm.
really, because they were taking shots at each other. I want to say like Casper came out and maybe he was taking shots at Rolex Homie too as well. So I think that kind of, and Rolex Homie might have been taking shots at them as well too, because there
So
was
something.
allegedly, I don't know, this is just in the mix, that Rolex Homie did do something to their sister or something like that. Or
Yeah, well, something must have happened then for these individuals to just switch it like that. Like I don't see why you would go against your partner unless your partner went against you. So, and Rolex is where right now, in jail?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, so we can't even we can't even hear what Rolex has to say. Rolex, hit us up on Handcuff Status if you wanna talk about the events that are transpiring right now. You know, like we do video, we do audio. You could call us, whatever it is. You know, I don't know why.
You can do the 20-minute we should call back in 20 minutes.
Yeah, we can set something up. Yo, don't kill me, fam. We can set. I'm sure we can set something up like that. I don't know if our audio system will be as good, but we'll definitely try and figure it out. But I don't know why he would do something like that. But the song sounds good, and I know I like Casper's music too. His sound sounds good. These guys, they're doing their thing, you know. So whatever is happening is internal and is their business.
So the music video is 33 bars / free J Money first day out. It's done 17K in 20 hours.
Wow. Play the whole thing if we can.
Run the track.
Let's run it.
Yeah, run the track.
You know what? Before we get out of here, we're gonna run a whole bunch of Toronto tunes. Really quick. Do you think he's talking about Killer the Crook?
Yes. What
But-
other killer that, I mean, it could be a killer from his block, but
There got to be another killer because he only goes by the Crook now, though. Unless he doesn't know that.
he knows that.
So
He's-
then
it-
why say
it's,
call him Killer?
it was always Killer the Crook.
But
he
now
took
it's
out-
just the Crook.
Yeah, he took it out for commercial purposes, but we know him as Killer the Crook. It's Killer. But
Hold your head, the Crook too. Another one, man. God damn, bro. Like, can our rappers just stay free?
Why wouldn't he just say the Crook then? I don't.
because it doesn't rhyme. If he goes,
Yeah, it doesn't
why,
rhyme.
Why would I call you Killer if you ain't got no bodies? You can't say, why do I call you why you the Crook?
If you ain't got no
No,
bodies.
yeah, true. But I'm sure he could have formulated a different bar for him.
Toronto
But
rappers are
I-
lazy.
He would have
I
said,
don't know.
why should I call you the Crook when you don't do no robberies? He could have said that. I guess.
Isn't the Crook twine up right now on a 5 mil?
Yeah. The robbery thing.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Okay, so you can't use that line.
Can't
you
even
can't
use
use that line.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Beer legends.
If you're a YouTuber and you want to say
The man said I used to be a crash out.
He's entertaining, man.
Oh my god, the man said I used to be a crash out. Now I'm the bread maker.
I believe he still has conditions.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see Casper anywhere in that video.
I feel like this is his lane. That this is definitely his lane, though.
That's what I was saying because like I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't a fan of Casper K Money's music before, but since they came out, I've been more a fan of this evolved music of them. Like I like that. Like I wasn't a fan of Come Outside when Come Outside came out. This song I'm like, it's not the greatest first day out song or anything, but I like that tune. I think that tune's hard.
Yeah, that tune's hard. I like Come Outside, but I think that, and I mean, I don't know a whole bunch of their songs. I don't want to sit down here and act like I do not. I don't know a whole bunch of anybody's songs, to be completely honest. But from what I've heard, I like it. I like their style. It's different.
I hope he comes up with a better record next. I'm still not a fan of the whole record in the whole, but it's witty as a 1-2.
I
But
think when you
he could do
make
better.
music, when you're, I think when you make music, and it's like and you're like what you guys just said, he's disrespecting Rolex. I don't know if he is, but it sounds like he is. Like it changed the dynamics of the music. Like, you can't really enjoy the song for the song itself. It's if you don't like Rolex, then you love the song. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like Rolex. The song is great. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's really what it is. Yeah, just it's like he's warming up. He's warming up.
All right, next we got on the list, Black of the Dawn. Oh, am I?
Big man, Mir Seattle.
Hold on, is he sampling the song? Is he sampling the song? Who Am I by Beanie?
You gotta see.
You know. That's even fitting with me. We're to grow up. Shut that.
Like I go scream to the big man. Yeah, I'm that too.
Hear about that.
Take off all the glasses at the board.
Yes, sir. How would that, Max?
Alright. Big foot. Bumbo clad. That's a blood clad. I said I'm never there. Here what we're gonna do for you. You see what we find that son? We are gonna keep. You see what left that son? You can't keep. And we know more things there.
How you want? How you want?
Take the weed and left the money.
Take the what and left the what? How good you? I got it, man.
Yo, big, forward now.
Yo, Blacker kills me.
Yeah, they be like, who am I? Walking the party, got it all on me. They be like, who am I? We sipping on Mingos under Bacardi. You know it's turn up time. I took me a little, she took her a lot. Now she like, who am I? They be like, who am I? Who am I? In a truck. They me littered, I came to the Bucks. Got a name, so I'm keeping it tough. Little baddie, she just wanna fuck. I'm the Donto, I'm sipping on Perry on. Simmer, I'm feeling like Beanie Man. Watch me cut me a pack, time to get it gone. We just gotta sustain, time to get it on. Take the weed on, left the what? Take the weed on, left the what? Plus we heard that you holding it up. Better send it or you get a slump. Call my Rasta, he known for the slumping. We the ones making watch by the junction. I ain't naming nobody, we put in the grammar. Just know that the spliff is thumping. We them niggas that came up from nothing. Remember nights with the Aki and dumpling. I got no time to kick it, I'm hustling. I got no time to kick it, I'm big body, come drop in the beamer. Leaner, a Christina. I got Lyra, I'm back to the real. Making kids open doors to my daily, like who am I? Walking the party, got it all on me. They be like, who am I? We sipping on Mingos under Bacardi. You know it's turn up time. I took me a little, she took her a lot. Now she like, who am I? They be like, who am I? And you know they like, who am I? Walking the party, got it all on me. They be like, who am I?
You see your boy Icy in the video?
We sipping on Mingos under Bacardi. You know it's turn up time. I took me a little, she took her a lot. Now she like, who am I? They be like, who am I? And you know they like, who am I? See, they want the girl, them sugar. She tryna get sturdy, she tryna go turn up. She tryna put in her boogers. Moving that white like Dudas. I walk in the kitchen, just cook up. She get in the car and pull out her phone. The stars on the roof and she look up. Look, remember nights in the trap, I was bleaching. Mukti come with enough, I would jinx him. Swear to garden, it felt like Maypen. I just got me new things, I'ma rinse them. Wanna take me a trip out to Boston. Getting green like Tatum. Your nigga moving that brown. I call him Jalen. What the bomber clock? Bad little bitch wanna fuck a lot. I got the key to the beamer. I'm about to run through a walls like Juggernaut. Stuck my little trap in the party. Sipping on Migos, this ain't Bacardi. Baby, come turn up with all of the Audis. Throwing it back, I know you a Barbie. They be like, who am I? Walking the party, got it all on me. They be like, who am I? We sipping on Mingos under Bacardi. You know it's turn up time. I took me a little, she took her a lot. Now she like, who am I? They be like, who am I? And you know they like, who am I? Walking the party, got it all on me. They be like, who am I? We sipping on Mingos under Bacardi. You know it's turn up time. I took me a little, she took her a lot. Now she like, who am I? They be like, who am I? And you know they like.
They be like, who am I?
I feel like that man is so consistent. Like I don't even know what to say. Like, his shit's always on point.
But why hasn't he gone to the next level?
But that's that. You kind of have to blame the city for that. You know, you should blame Drake. You should blame Drake for that. That's why Drake is in the predicament he's in. He's one man against 300. Would have built up your squad over here, fam. You would have had Black of the Don crushing you guys every day.
Bro, Black of the Don to me is like one of the most entertaining. I think he is the most entertaining artist here. He makes some of the most entertaining music, but the underground don't show him that much love. The upper, like, you know what I'm saying, the radio them don't show him love. It's just like, what is the man to do, fam? He makes, you know what I'm saying? He tries to make music for both. He like, and nobody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what he can do.
He's doing it. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He just has to continue doing it, fam. Some people just take longer to get there, not because they're not as good. It's just the opportunities didn't arise yet for him, you know?
Facts.
No one's taking the chance on him yet.
Yeah,
but he's consistent, man.
Yeah, but Black has been rapping for quite some time now. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? He's been rapping for quite a long time, and in my opinion, he hasn't. He has. I think he's been stagnant in terms of his artistry. His artistry and his skill, we cannot deny how good he is as an artist. He is an amazing artist. You know what I'm saying? He's an amazing writer. He's a very creative person. Oh, you happy now? He's a very creative person. You know what I'm saying? He can make the songs that people can listen to and vibe to. But obviously, yes, there is something wrong for someone to be in the industry for that long and not achieve. And don't get it twisted. He could be making music and making money from it. We don't know that, right? He could be a very well established in terms of financially. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's what we're talking about.
But like, I know we're trying to say like he has I think he has what it takes to be someone that I could turn on the radio to, and I hear him on the radio all the time. He has that. He has that. Now I don't know what the problem is. I know for this song though, and it goes back to us and the Toronto sound. He blended two sounds from New York, Cash Cobain style and that Bronx drill shit. He put it together. He blended it. Now I don't know if that's I don't know. It's a Toronto thing. It's a DJ thing. I could understand the vibe of it. It's a more of a Yachty style thing. But I think Blacka just needs to be more original in terms of working with a Toronto producer. Him and Blacka needs to start doing those type of projects. Blacka and Money Music, Blacka and DT Beats, Blacka, and like he needs to do that, because I think if he's done that more going on to the future, I think something will hit, and I think he might get his viral song that he's looking for.
But I think he's had the viral songs too, fam. Like you gotta understand, the man had the Money Walk thing. He did the Money Walk, and then Yo Gotti them stole the whole fucking idea and sauced it out. Like he's had like. I don't even think that's the issue, fam. I think there's something else. To me, the problem that I have with this is the music video.
What's wrong with it? I love the music video. I
thought it was creative.
It's creative, don't get me wrong, but if I compare this music video to like somebody else from the States, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't give me, I don't know, it just doesn't give me a high class, like a higher, you know what I'm saying?
It's not supposed
a higher quality vibe. It doesn't, no, it should. That's the problem.
Listen what I'm saying. Like they remember they're copying, or they borrowed from Shatas. And when you saw Shatas back in the day, you're watching Shatas on a low budget VCR, my nigga. So they're emulating that style.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? So that is the creative aspect of this.
I hear you, but it shouldn't be like that for. It shouldn't be like that for the whole video. I don't have a problem with the video still, but I have a problem with that
of
the video. I want to say he's Jamaican, no?
Yeah, I think he's Jamaican.
Yeah, so it's just a part of his culture. He's just trying to express himself.
I get it, but like, I feel like the videos just have to be better. I feel like the song is cool, like even the beat a little bit. Like I like the beat, but I didn't like how they switched it up.
See what I'm saying?
Like you know what I'm saying? I like the beat when it was like.
They be like, who am I?
Like I like this.
Walking the party, got it all on me. They be like, who am I?
Like, I don't mind that, but I feel like when he went to the when it switched and went to drill.
We put in the grammar, just know that the split is thumping. We them niggas that came up from nothing. Remember nights with the Aki and dumpling. I got no.
To me, it's cool. Don't get it twisted, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I would have been cool with it just being like that straight beat at the beginning.
The Cash Cobain.
Maybe I'm being biased because I'm Jamaican and the Aki and dumpling and all these things is just I'm vibing to the shit.
No, but the songs, but again, the song's dope. Like I like the song, but I feel like, and maybe I'm just nitpicking because I want him to work. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I'm just nitpicking the video, but I just feel like I don't know. Blacka's too talented to be like, I don't know. I just feel like Blacka should be way bigger and better.
And maybe also, it maybe just also goes back to just his market is not here. Like, look, we just saw Cape Money do 17K in 20 hours. This is at 5.8K in 8 days. I don't think Blacka's market is Toronto. I think he needs to now spread his wings. And I know he's been trying to before, but this should show him now than ever. You need to start spreading your wings elsewhere because Toronto is just not his market. I think he would do probably better in the UK market. He'll probably do better in Japan, Australia, you know what I'm saying, Europe. But Canada, they're not ready for Blacka yet. Maybe they have never been ready for Blacka.
I don't think so.
And it's just fam, I'm telling you, it's just the market because they should have at least 15K in this last 8 days because the song is good. It is a fucking solid record.
Maybe he needs a feature.
Nah.
No. Fam, I just think he needs the right promotion and marketing for the right song. I feel like songs that he should have, like, I remember when Loyalty came out, he didn't really push that song, and I thought that song was fire. It ended up being like one of his best songs number-wise. But I just feel like he just needs to rate the right song and then push it. That's it. It got to be a good music video, good marketing strategy behind it, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's it.
Shout out Blacka, man.
Let's say, yeah, shout out Blacka regardless, man. That's my guy. Any other shoes? Yeah, you want to choose? Like, I don't want to fucking go grab something to eat. I am hungry.
I don't think there's any other Canadian music that dropped. Yeah. I don't think so. Still.
Well, then I am going to get off of this. Kush, thank you for joining the man, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you don't know, brother. Love and respect, you know.
I'm gonna pop up on the handcuffs just now.
Come on, we'd love to have you, man.
Yeah, that one's gonna mash up the place.
Yeah, I'm gonna get these kids ready. We're gonna go to a barbecue.
Okay.
All right, brothers.
All right.
Respect.
Vegas, I will holler at you people. Actually, no, I'm gonna call you because I need to go grab some food.
Yeah,
people